Hello friends, how are you? Hope you are doing well. So let us start the discussion related to our new topic, building an ESG framework, environmental social governance framework. So this involves creating a structured approach to integrate ESG considerations into business operations and decision making processes. Here are step by step guide to build an ESG framework. So let us understand a step-by-step approach. So first one is about understand ESG principles. In this, we familiarize ourselves with the core principles of ESG and their importance in driving sustainable business practices. So core principles of ESG and their importance in driving sustainable business practices, the long-term value creation and stakeholder engagement. In the next, assessment of the organizational readiness, the maturity model we are talking about. So evaluating the organizational current level of ESG maturity, including existing policies, practices and initiatives related to environmental social governance issues. The next is stakeholder engagement. Here, as I said earlier, we identify and engage with key stakeholders including investors, employees, customers, supplier, communities, NGOs to understand their ESG priorities, concerns and expectations. Third one, stakeholder engagement. And next is materiality assessment. We conduct a materiality assessment, as I said, to identify and prioritize the most significant ESG issues relevant to the organizational boundaries, the scopes, the operations, the activities, the industry and the stakeholders. Next is we define the ESG goals and objectives based on the materiality assessment what we have conducted, the stakeholder engagement we have conducted. We define the clear and measurable ESG goals, objectives aligned with the organizational mission, values and strategic priorities. The next one is developing the policies and procedures. In this step of the framework development, we develop the comprehensive ESG policies and procedures outlining the organizational commitment to ESG principles, the ESG objectives, the ESG strategies, and ensuring the alignment with relevant laws, regulations, industrial standards, best operating practices. The next is integrating the business strategy, integrating with the business strategy or corporate strategy. So we integrate ESG considerations, ESG criteria, ESG factors into the organizational overall business strategy in the decision making process and the risk management framework to drive sustainable value creation to mitigate the risk. The governance structure, the next one, in the governance structure, we establish clear governance structure, the roles and responsibilities for overseeing the ESG strategy implementation, monitoring the progress, ensuring accountabilities. So we define reporting lines and communication channels to facilitate effective coordination, collaboration and cooperation. Next is metrics and measurement. In the metrics and measurement, we define the key performance indicators. So our KPIs, key performance indicators and metrics to track the progress towards ESG goals, performance measurement and demonstrating the impact. Establishing mechanism for collecting, analyzing and reporting ESG data transparently and regularly. The next we talk about training and awareness. Providing a training and awareness program to educate employees and stakeholders about ESG principles, policies and practices. This will lead to educating the employees, stakeholders about our framework, ESG framework, ESG principles, policies and practices, and we will foster a culture of sustainability and responsibility throughout the organization. In the next, continuous improvement. In this step, we drive a culture of continuous learning and improvement by having regular review and refining our ESG framework. The next is external engagement and reporting. In this step, engaging with the external stakeholders including investor, regulator, rating agencies, industry peers to communicate our organizational ESG commitments, the performance and the progress. So by following these steps, organizations can build a strong ESG framework that integrates ESG consideration into the core business practices, driving long-term value creation and positive impacts. Thank you very much, friends. So let us start the new discussion, new topic.